Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today we're having a look at Fields of Mistria. Start your new life, build the farm of your dreams as you discover a world brimming with possibilities. Magic, romance and adventure all await you in this nostalgic farming life sim RPG. And hey, some pretty cool pixel art and lots of character customization too. And that's why we're here. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Fields of Mistria, you can find some links below, and as always, there will be timestamps. As we jump in here, I'm going to say that there's no male or female customization. It's all just in one. You are making a character here. That's that. You have all the options available. On that note, you don't have all the options available. So some of the outfits and cosmetic stuff, they are locked. But you unlock them by playing the game. So that's a plus. That's a thumbs up. That's pretty cool. All right? We're going to start here by doing the body options. Then we'll move on to the outfit and cosmetic stuff. And then we'll do the extras down at the bottom. You can change all of this once you're in the game. So don't worry too much about your customization here. It's all easy to change once you're playing. First things first, the eyes and or face. Decent selection. This game and the customization system uses menus within menus. So you're wondering, where's the eye color? Well, you select the eyes you want, and then the eye colors, they pop up. Decent number of eye colors to choose from here. With it being a pretty simplistic pixel art style, you're obviously working with a very small amount of real estate here. So, you know, you pick the eyes, and it's literally just those 4 pixels, 2 and 2. And yeah, I mean, that's cool. It seems to be more than enough. And I'm always impressed, obviously. I'm always impressed by the way that these guys do it, the way that they are able to put so much into so little. It's really cool. So you have all these eye colors here, and then you have the different eye styles or face styles. I say face, but it's actually just the eyes. There's no mouth or anything like that changing. Again, pretty cool. Decent number of colors. I'm happy with it. I think that it's more than we need. Let's take something neutral. Let's take like the black ones for now, I guess. No, actually, let's take a different color so we can actually see the distinction between the black and the eyes themselves. We'll take these purple ones. So as you go through here, you'll see that's the typical sort of like anime smiley closed eyes. Then you can pick droopy eyes over here. I do like that they name everything, by the way. It's kind of nice. Eyelashes, that's with some eyelashes that stick over the sides, you can see over there. And then we have serious eyes. Can't really see the serious eyes so well just because of the hair, so I'll take it off quickly so you can have a look at it. Then we have the small eyes. Yeah, pretty cool. Good enough. Absolutely. I'm going to take the basic and or neutral ones here, and I'm going to choose a color that's not too distracting. Let's go for, yeah, sure, green. And then I'll put some hair back on. It doesn't really matter which one. And then we'll move on to the skin tones, just so that we have something to compare it to. Decent number of skin tones. As I mentioned, all the male and female stuff's all thrown together here, so you're not picking like a body type or anything. You do pick your pronouns over here once you are done with the customization, but there's no male or female body. It's just a body, right? And honestly, the skin tones, more than enough. They have warm tones, they have cooler tones, they have lighter tones, and they have darker tones. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's good. There's really nothing to complain about here. More than enough, and more than we need. With that done, however, I'm just taking the palest one here because it's what I identify with. I'm going to go on to the hair. I like the hair system, and I like that there is more to discover in the game. As I mentioned before, they are locked styles that you can find once you play the game, but I like the way that they've done this. They present to you the hairstyles, and then once you click it, then you get the colors, and they have a phenomenal selection of colors. So I'm going to select one of them quickly, and then I'm just going to show you. Let's look at all the colors on a bigger style that has a bit more hair. So let's just pick randomly this one over here, then I'll show you the colors. You can see here they've got a nice selection of like these strawberry pinks and reds. They've got all the browns and sort of the neutral colors. Then you can see they come into like the nice blondes and the greens here, the blues. The one thing, I guess, I mean, this is the black over here. It's like you don't really want the game to go too dark with the black. This is about the darkest you can go without it looking unnatural. So I guess that's cool. They do have gray styles here. Yeah, I was about to say, they might be missing something, but no, I think they've really done quite well here. And, you know, oftentimes they don't do blonde very well in pixel art games. This is a nice blonde. It's really cool. And I mean, the shading and stuff that they have on the hairstyles here, and we're going to go through the hairstyles now. The shading and stuff that they have, it looks pretty decent. It's like incredibly well done for like some plain pixel art here. Now, I'm going to pick the styles, and I'm going to choose the pink one at the start here. I realize that sort of funnels us into... Okay, wait, I'll pick a brown. There you go. It makes it a little more neutral. I don't want it to look masculine or feminine. I just want it to look like hair. So we're going to go through the styles, and I'll show you what they look like on the characters. It's not really necessary to do this, obviously, but I am all about doing things that are not necessary. It is my way. I go out of my way to do way too much, evidently. The mohawk, I gotta say, it's actually pretty impressive how they've done it. I do feel, I will say, like, I think it could have been cool if they did the mohawk without the hair on the sides as well, just for a change, you know, to make it look... They could have given two different... Maybe it's one of these locked ones, who knows? Two different ones would have been good. But yeah, some decent styles here. It's a little different from what I normally see. I'll be honest, like I've looked at a lot of pixel art games recently, and the hairstyles here, yeah, I mean, I like them. I kind of like them. It's a decent selection. There you go. It's not bad. Again, it's like... They have all of it together here, male and female, so you're going to want to pick and choose and sort of just like, hey, there's a male character, let's just get rid of the dress, and then I guess that's it. Yeah. Let's not run around naked. Okay, put the goddamn dress back on, please. Pants. Oh no, I'm messing it up. Stop. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. No, it's all okay. Now we're a boy. There we go. That's the hair. All right. And then if you want to go full-on masculine, you can put some facial hair on too. I actually like what they've done with the beards as well. Same colors as the hair, so you can sort of just select the same one that you want. They've got a small beard, they've got a big beard. It's cool. You know, they're missing the mustaches, the goatees and stuff like that. But I'm sure that's something that's easily enough added. You know, that's like it's a very minor complaint, but. I sort of want to say I get the feeling the people that play this kind of game more often would probably not care too much about that one thing not being there. However, for inclusivity's sake, it would be cool to have a few more facial hairstyles. That's what I'll say. All right, we're going to keep going with this character though. And with those 3, or at least 4 done, we're going to move on to the cosmetic stuff. So first up, hats. These are hats and hair accessories and helmets and extras, and I really like this, by the way. They've got a really good selection here, and as you can see, they've got a bunch of colors, and what's cool about it is that it's not just like one style that's being recolored, it's like the hat, and then they have different parts of it changing. As you can see, the first bunch here all have the white base, but then they actually have a few with different color bases, like a blue cap, you know, or like a red cap or whatever. It's actually really, it's a very complete and robust system that they have here. There's a bunch of berets, cowboy hats, and each of them is like meticulously custom made. Like you can see, cowboy hat only has those options because those are the ones that look good on a cowboy hat, whereas the cap, way more, whereas the beret, way more. It's cool. Like these guys, they actually really cared about the customization, and I dig that. Straw sun hats, and then a witch hat, of course. It's good to have a witch hat here. And then a bunch more that's locked. Hair accessories. You've got a little bandana. I like the bandana. It's kind of nice. Then we have some ribbons. Decent color selection here as well. And then we have a bow. Pretty cool. And then my favorite, the helmet. I don't know why they made a cloth helmet, but okay, man. Like, yeah, there we go. It's like we cosplaying a warrior in the game. And my other favorite... The aviator goggles. God, I've got a thing for aviator goggles. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's like, it's bordering on an obsession. You know, if I ever had the choice to cosplay anything, anywhere, anytime, or if I had the choice to bring back any style, I'd bring back this. This right here. This is what I'd bring back, you know. I love it. I think it's really cool. It looks nice. And if I had to make a character in this game, it would definitely have these. Then we have a fighter headband. Lots of different colors here. And finally, a hijab with a bunch of different colors as well. It's good. It's good. It's a great selection. I'm going to go for the, well, the favorite. We'll go for the aviator goggles. We'll take the like default brown leather ones because it's cool. And then glasses. You can put some regular reading glasses on, I guess you could call them. They look pretty good. They look nice. It's sort of, it looks better if you take the headpiece off, I want to say. So if you just take it off there, you can see sort of the frame of the glasses a little bit more clearly. Yeah, it's all right. And then you can put this on, which is blush on your face. It's sort of like some pink cheeks. I think it looks a little out of place in some situations, but it still looks fine, you know, and a little bit of extra makeup and whatever. It's cool. It's a nice thing to include, right? Then we're moving on to the outfits. I guess it's the tops, basically. They are sleeveless tops, which look pretty good. Nice selection here. Tank top. Thin strap tank top. I mean, they like, literally, there's like a little, like, wow. It's like a single pixel that separates this one from this one. I kind of dig it, man. Yeah, there you go. Then we have some short sleeve tops. It's a t-shirt, basically. it's a t-shirt, guys. Long sleeves. Two-toned ones. There you go. Different colors over there. It's a jacket and a t-shirt. I kind of like that look. I would probably, if I had to pick, I'd go for like a brown one over here, because that would suit the aviator goggles. There you go. Dresses. Some nice colors here. I feel like the dress, this one looks a little bit like a raincoat, which I'm not a huge fan of. They could have done a little better with that. And then here we have, they call it the sleeveless dress. It looks like dungarees or something. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the dresses. I wouldn't have picked a dress anyway, but I'm just saying, like, I feel they could have done a little bit better with the dresses here, made it a little bit more, you know, this is a little nicer maybe. Then we have miscellaneous here. You can have a bra on, so you put that on under, as far as I understand. I don't know. Then a cloth chest piece. That's some armor, basically. You can see it has some shoulder pads and stuff. And then you have what's actually like some dungarees. It's an overall here that you can put on. And there you go, the full overall. And finally, a small bra, which is just a smaller bra. Yeah, there you go. As I said, though, I'll definitely go for this one if I'm picking something. Then we have a cape or a backpack. So the basic backpack, you can't really see much of it here, and you can't, unfortunately, you can't turn your character around, but just believe me when I say it's on your back, okay? Take my word for it. I would probably also use this because it makes you look more like an adventurer, and then there's a cape as well, which I suppose also screams adventure, but I like the backpack more. There you go. Personal preference. Pants. We have some jeans or something here. It's just some like basic pants, right? Shorts. Boxers. Briefs, polka dot underwear. We can have basically this one. We can be Dungeon Crawler Carl, and then shorts. Yeah, this is a good enough selection. Then we have some skirts here. Yeah, I'm also not a huge fan of the skirts. I feel like they're sort of a little too, what's the word, bulbous? I don't know. The shorter skirt looks a little bit better, in my opinion, but it just doesn't gel very well with most of the stuff that you put on the top. It's okay. It's okay. And then this is the cloth pants. This goes with the armor, by the way. This one. Right? Right. So I would probably pick something a little bit more basic like that. I'm boring, I suppose. And then finally, we have shoes. Lots of shoes that are locked here. The choices that we have are boots or short boots. And then we also have the cloth shoes, which are for your armor. I like the cloth shoes. I'd probably use those on my outfit. And yeah, I mean, that kind of brings us to the end. If I was going to make a character for myself, as I mentioned, I would probably use something like this. Put some aviator goggles on there. And you'd sort of look like, yeah, is a stylish adventurer. I'd most likely make the eyes match the goggles a little bit. We'll choose like a bluish color for them, and that would be sick. Lots of cool options here, lots of ways for you to make your character your own, but we're not done yet. When you finish that, you get to name your character. Ari is the default name. You can put anything you want in here. Then you get to pick your pronouns. They, them, she, her, he, him, she, they, he, they, all, or none. It's a good selection, I suppose. Then you get to pick your birth date. It works the same as something like Stardew Valley, where you pick spring, summer, fall, or winter, and then you pick the day. And that's it. Yeah. My birthday would have been spring 1. There we go. Then you get to name your farm. Mist Grove Farm is the default name. And finally, there are no pets available, which is a little sad, obviously, because pets are awesome. But yeah, that brings us to the end. I kind of like it. The game has an awesome style. It is simple, obviously, but it is satisfying. And, I mean, look at it. You can make some nice characters here. They have decent options for style. They have good looking options. You know, most of it looks like it really fits in with the art style that they went for. And I mean, I think if you jump it into a cozy slice of lifey RPG like this, you will definitely be able to make the kind of character you want with this. Obviously, there's a lot more you can unlock in the game. Keep that in mind. And you can customize the character at any point. That as well is awesome. So yeah, it's just a bunch of thumbs up for me. There's like really no downside here. Really nothing. The one thing I said before is like, hey, put mustaches in. But like, what is that? That's nothing. It's just okay. It's cool. So I'm happy with it. I'd love to hear what you guys think as well. Did you manage to make a character that you enjoy? Have you been playing this game? If you have, hey, let me know. Let me know if it is for you. You can, as always, check back here soon for more. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. You can find my links below, my coffee page and my Twitch channel and all the rest. Hey, happy making those characters, dudes. Happy that.